And they
Yeah.
did a study over a number of years and showed that the chance of getting worse was actually 2%,
Hmm.
less than 2%.
Right. That's important because
Um,
otherwise all these kids would have been tested, gone
so
through
it
all
was
the
right, and given allergy shots for
and
years.
given injections, which are
Um,
for 4 years or yeah.
and this led to the recommendation that children don't who have this hives reaction don't really need to be immunized because their chance of getting worse, in fact, their chance of even having another hives reaction was less than 20%, and the chance of getting worse was less than 2%. So uh, the majority, this is what we call shared decision making now. The majority of parents, knowing that, would choose to say, "Oh, if he's only ever going to have hives, and there's a less than 2% chance of getting worse, then we don't really want to bother with years of allergy shots. Maybe we'll carry epinephrine." But there are others who would say, "I don't know, 2% chance. I don't like that. I'd rather have my child on shots so I don't have to worry about it." And you know
Mm.
what? They're both right. That's fine. We can say it's low risk, but low risk to me may not be low risk to you.
Yeah.
So those judgments are made. But in adults, because this is the question you asked, it was always said that adults have more chance of getting worse and therefore should be tested and treated if they've only ever had hives to a sting. But even no formal study has ever actually been done like it was done in kids. When we looked back at research of several studies over the years that just happened to have uh, looked at that question directly or indirectly, it turns out that we don't think the risk in adults is any different than the risk in children.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's a
in
good.
2017, we changed the recommendation. So now even adults who have only hives, we go through that same discussion. Well, it's low risk. You don't really need the
Interesting.
shots. If you're really, really worried, or you are a forestry worker and you get stung 5 times a year, then okay,
What
we'll
will be the answer on a board exam? If
yes.
adults had just or hives, would you refer them to an allergist for allergy for insect testing?
That would have been a tough one on the 2017 boards because the
Okay.
recommendation just changed then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
I want to ask you something else too. One of my, I had some great teachers in my fellowship, and one of them actually was at Columbia. He was one of the few very interesting board certified dermatologists and allergists. Because back in his day, it was really funny. He was Dr. Beltrani. He was amazing. He was a family practitioner in practice. He had a big family, and he just got the urge to go back and do training. So he actually got into he was running his practice and going to Columbia's dermatology residency as